Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again. We're back for some more Autonauts. We've been doing a bit. I've been doing a bit of stuff in between episodes, so we got a couple things to address. There was a shenanigans of a mess. So let's see. Where do we begin? Well, I added a goo shaker, so we got better. Or slightly reorganized some of the shakers. Variety, okay, like these guys. This guy's like the only one that's a bad example. He's the only one that's only one. Let's see. Do we have any others? Right, see how we got the double going, so they'll kind of overlap each other. They'll help each other out. We get the apple farm, berry farm, fish farm, forestry team. They're up here. We'll skip the pumpkin. We'll come back to them. We get the shroom farm. We get the smart thinkers. Smart thinkers are the two WUV researchers. They fixed one of them. That was another thing. The stranded research bot. He just kept coming up here because I had his in his move orders. We can actually look at him. He's right there doing his work. No, he's not. That's not him. He's down here somewhere. Come on. Nope, that's not working. There we go. So what happened is I had this move research, move 2. It was set to a location because we had moved the station under him, and that was an oops. So what else? So fixed that. Added a goo shaker. We added a stone builder. So this is our building zone. I cleaned it all up. That was another thing I got done. Cleaned up this building zone. There's just crap everywhere. I reorganized these guys. This has not got a builder set to either of these yet, but the space is there anyways. Ooh, lightning storm. I like our little tower of awesome. I moved these two out of the way. This is not quite in the build zone. Let's go over here and... Is that a bunch of messages? Of weird messages? Okay, let's go over here and move this back into the build zone. And move this into the build zone. Now, these areas will get them going right away. Good. I added in a builder. Where's the building team? They should be under the... Are they green goo or are they something else? The Team Allspark. They're the ones that build everything and bring life to the bots. Team Allspark here is the Grey Goo and Grey Goo 2 and the Goo Shaker. We have a log builder, plank builder, pole builder, and now we added in a stone builder. So that's good. Almost not necessary for him, the stone builder, because he kinda is just a little overkill. Oh, is this finished? Oh, it looked like it wasn't finished because it's this slight blueness to it. That's right. I'm gonna grab you and move you out then. You can come up here, I suppose. That looks right. What else? What is it that... Is there anything we need there? We probably want to do the data storage chips at some point here. Shears and stuff are kind of out of range for me, but plank, pole, and tree seed. We'll get to that later, though. Look at them build away here on this thing. We got 2 logs in. We got more planks coming in. We got poles coming in, and the stones are already in. Excellent. So that's sorted out. That's another thing checked off. Added all those guys. What else did we do? Sorted all the groups out. Yes, I was showing you that. Just a ton of groups needed here. We have a few more robots on the unused list. 3 of them that came out of the pumpkin patch. You'll be thankful to know that we fixed that nonsense. The tired bot down here, that's all he does. He just gets tired. That's it. He just runs back and forth until he's got nothing to do. Until he runs his battery out so they can use him to set the charger. This is a little odd. What do we got here? Forestry planter. Where's our shaker? Oh, the forestry shaker's out and he doesn't have friends. Well, that's opportunity to be fixed here. Let's talk to this guy. Stop, record, come over here and shake this fellow up. Okay. Give him a shake and reset this to max out. Nope. I said reset that, and I said max out is what I meant to say. To there. There's more coverage up top, so we're going to put it down here. Like that. There we go, and we'll double that up with the forevers. We check both of those, since there's duplicates, so they will not get stuck trying to do that. If you can't find somebody there, he will exit the job and go down here. Alright, go ahead with that. You can continue. There we go. We got problems solved all over the place. Man, now, the next thing to do... we have 2 things on the agenda for today. First is the pumpkin patch. We definitely fixed that up again. I had an atrocity of a mess here. So I've actually stopped them all, which is the first time I did that. You can do that by coming to the groups. What's going on here, groups? Why are you not opening? There you go. The group, as per the comments, was suggested that I turn the pumpkin pulverizer into the smashing pumpkins, and then somebody else commented that that would throw the naming sequence off. So I need a name for the group, so they're the Smashing Pumpkins. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. The Shaker, where's his duplicate job? There, and the apples? Okay, that works. Just to overlap there. Right. So, we've got Pumpkin Shaker, of course. Then we start by the Digger. Let's run through these guys again, because I did a terrible job of it last time. The Digger has his shovel, which he will replace when he needs to. When his hands are empty, he will then go to these jobs and replace them. For now, he's going to find, in the zone, this zone being the pumpkin zone. Now, this is max. This is the zone I'm using for them. For all these guys, this is their pumpkin zone. So it's one tile. You always want to make sure it's one tile outside the plant. Well, I don't know if pumpkins ever bounce out, but some things, like the apples, they don't fall at the base of the apple, they fall outside. Same with berries. Mushrooms seem to spawn on top of their point, but there's kind of a spray of them around. So, you know. One tile outside the actual patch. So he'll move to the nearest soil in the zone. So that is only this, not the green. It's only the brown. And this tile here. Soil, this is just nothing. This is actually a soil tile. He'll move there, and then he'll use his handheld item, which in this case is a spade. He'll dig a hole so he can begin. Next is the planter. Once those holes are dug, the planter here is, his first job is to move to the pumpkin seed building here, the pumpkin seed storage. And then he'll go till his hands are full. And then when his hands are full, he will then move on to going to the holes in the same zone, in the pumpkin patch, move to the hole and use the handheld item, and then he'll repeat all that as long as he needs to. Next is, who's next on our list? The Harvester would be the next in the natural progression. His job is, until his hands are empty, he's going to move to the nearest pumpkin. He's got a side. He's going to move to the pumpkin patch. Hit record. He's going to move to the pumpkin patch. He's going to move to the, find the nearest pumpkin crop in the area, move to the pumpkin crop and use a handheld item. When his hands are empty, he will then go get another scythe, which is being built over here. And there's actually a fair stack of them because I found them sitting around on the map and dumped them off there. If I dump them, note, if we've got the way I've got these set up, if I just dump them on the output of the building, they'll eventually get funneled through. Because once this thing gets used up, this guy should be able to grab it and put some in there. Maybe even before this guy gets another job done, but probably not. It's probably just stuck in the loop forever. Okay, what else? You can continue. We got the harvester going. Good. He's got his sides and everything. Huh? Get a badge? Mushrooms collected 2,000? Well, fantastic. Alright, obviously the mushroom patch is still working. Then, okay, so we've got harvested. Now we've got to pulverize them. So, I apologize. One moment, please. Alright, sorry about that. Forgot to flip the furnace off. And it kicked in and started heating the place, which is like a giant torrent of heat, of noise behind me. While I was away, noticed that the process is going a little too efficiently without the smasher. We'll see if the pulverizer needs some help. As well, I need to turn the shaker on. Let's grab him and say go. Then he'll hopefully get this guy going again. That's the raw pumpkin collector. Okay, so what did we tell? We looked at the pulverizer, right? No, we didn't. Okay, so pulverizer was set up with his whole, I must have been tired, shenanigans of collecting them, putting them in the bucket. The reason I started that is because I thought I had to keep them stored here. I don't. I really don't need to keep them stored here. I can add one that just stores pumpkin in case we need it later, but we can add that in if we need. So for now, what he's going to do is he's going to, with his mallet, his wooden mallet from the storage, he's going to go to the zone, the pumpkin patch, and he's going to find the nearest pumpkin, and he's going to move to it, and he's going to use the handheld item. So these are the pumpkins, and he'll just go and smash them. We'll watch him do that. Okay. He has no mallet on him. Well. Oh, yeah, that's right. I reset him, so. Oh. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, what was that double action? That was him grabbing one, pops it out, the other guy throws it back in instantly. So that will actually mean that, on this note, if I grabbed something out of here... I'm curious, I've got to do this. I'm running over to grab this. If I grab one... Oh yeah, it automatically queues him up though, eh? Well... Oh yeah, wait, so is he gonna finish that job? I'm curious. This guy right here, what if we change the maker's job? No, we're not going to mess with it. Issue is that there's 4 stacked here. He will not be able to... They'll never finish that, or fix that. Because the job... His orders automatically activate when this guy has... when this guy pulls one out. I thought maybe it was quick enough, but it's not. I could put in a wait order. What about that? Yeah, what if we put in... How do I make a wait order? Record. Stop. Record. No. How do I add a wait? How do we add weights in? I've seen it before. I don't know how you add the weights. I want a wait command. Undo. I know there's one here. How do I do it? To me, drop everything. No. I'm sure there's a wait command. Like I've seen them where it's over there. Move to crate. No. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know how to add a wait order. Because I would love to know how that works. Okay. Distractions galore there. Alright, so we got the pulverizer going. He's got his hammer. He's doing his thing, right? Now, when he pulverizes, he leaves this. So there's a seed or 2. Looks like 1 or 2 seeds left behind and 1 at least raw pumpkin left behind, okay? So then we want the raw pumpkin to be collected. That is this fellow right here. He's going to, again, the same zone. Go pick up in there until his hands are full of raw pumpkin. Go to the pumpkin storage, drop them off, and go. And then we've got the pumpkin seed collector, which is this guy right here, who's got the same set of orders, except for it's for the pumpkin seeds right there. So you can go. Lovely. Now, I think that covers everything. We got the shaker going in there too, right? Yeah, we do. Now, that does pretty much cover everything, except for I want the harvester to have a different set of orders. I'm curious if I can do something different here. So stop you, record. If I add another... Oh, wait a second. If I add a order, I pull these ones out, okay? And add another there. Instead of this being forever, I want you to do that... Do this one until a specific building is full. And we'll say this building is the linchpin of your decision making. And then this one is going to be, repeat that until your hands are empty. Is that going to work? So what he'll do is he's told to go and do this, pick up or find pumpkins and harvest them until this pumpkin patch thing here is full. If this is full, he will fail that order. We're not letting him... Will he repeat it then? Yes. He will. Is that what I want you to do? I think that does the job. Go there, smash a pumpkin. No, harvest a pumpkin. Choppy chop. Where are you? You're somewhere. Harvester, there you are. Okay. Now this isn't full. We'll have to come back and check that, but this gives him the order. go until this storage is full. So if this storage is full, he will get a no-do on the harvest order. Then he'll be told to repeat again, check it again, until his hands are empty. I think that works. And then if his hands are empty, then he'll move on to these orders. I think. Check that over and see if that makes sense to you guys. Because I want him to not... You notice how those, like, the giant piles of pumpkins? I don't want him to be doing that. That's the problem. Okay? So now we've got a clear bottleneck here on the digging. I think that's the slowest job in the order. So let's see if we can maybe upscale the digger here. So I'm going to look at our pumpkin diggers orders. Okay, we're going to make another one of those. We had 3 extras, 71, 72, and 73 were previously part of the pumpkin fiasco. So they're being re-educated. They're being saved from the evils of the past. The pumpkin digger 2. Okay, and that's fine. Your job's going to be as follows, sir. Come over to here. Get a spade. Repeat. Okay. Next job. Come over to here. And... No, don't do that. No, don't drop all. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. My bad. Come over to here and use item. Oops, wrong thing. I got you to get a side. Oh, I had a side. Okay, stop. Unload the side. I got another side for you guys. Whoops. There we go. I wanted to have a shovel. Now, you record. Come over here, mister, and use your shovel. That's what I was supposed to have. There you go. So you got a spade. In the zone. The zone is this. Minus those 2 rows. Go. And we'll give you another order there. And I actually want this, and this with the control click in there until your hands are empty. Move to the spade storage and grab a new spade. Do forever. Go. Excellent. So he's going to help with the digging. That should speed things up, because we're definitely not using a lot of space. But with 2 of them, we should be able to dig pretty quickly. Where's your spade? There he is. He's on his way. Alright, so that should solve it. Now we have one other... We're going to leave the pumpkin patch for a little bit here. We had the cook shaker, which there's no cooking going on. Tire bot and pumpkin digger 2. Put pumpkin digger 2 back up with the smashing pumpkins. There we go. Alright, now, solved and sorted. Now, there's something weird going on over here we have to take a look at. The WOV makers over here. That's not the researchers. That's just the ones making the WOV from the colonists. Now, we have an apple feeder. Right, he's going to the hungry colonist in a hut. The baby shaker, which is just a disturbing term and name, but whatever. And the baby WOV collector. That's fine. And we have a berry feeder. He's going to the berry storage, moving to feed. Wait a second. Apple feeder. Apple storage. Baby feeder, or berry feeder, is going to the berry storage. This berry feeder is doing things differently. Move to the... Okay, stop. Record, move to the berry storage. And the empty hands are full, go forever, go. Okay, you need a different name though. Berry feeder 2. There we go. Now we have the shroom feeder. Okay, we have lots of shrooms. We do. We could duplicate this guy. There's no jobs going on for him right now, so that might not be the concern. Let's let you keep going. That's fine. Now the WOV collector, baby WOV collector. Shouldn't be baby WOV collector anymore, because, well, they're not babies anymore. They're evolved to level 2. And then the WOV collector 2. These guys should be pretty much identical, right? No. Okay, there's something different here. What's going on? Ah, move to colonist WOV storage. This guy has an order to move to a spot. which is not ideal. You are going to... WUV collector. Find nearest colonist WUV in the zone. Good. Move to there, pick it up. And then what I want you to do is move to here. Just move to that crate. No. Why is that? What's going on there? Let me grab that from you, please. Let me drop that in there. There you go. Move to WUV storage number 1. This can go away. That's better. So if I were to ever move that, it wouldn't... If I decide, oh, I need something here, and I move this storage, they'll keep working the way I've got it now. Now, the problem, however, is that all these things are broken. See that? Look, log 0 of 2. I need to repair them. So I think what we're going to have in the WUV makers is a repair bot, probably. So 72. What are they? Cabin? Cabin repair bot. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. And your job then, let's see how this works, is to go and grab this, I presume. That's a long haul. And then move down to here to repair. Is that gonna work? Oh, that's a long haul, dude. Now, he's not gonna have to do it very often, so I'm assuming this will be actually pretty okay. There you go. 1 of 2, yeah. So I want you to move to the storage and pick it up until your hands are full. Move to log storage, pick up until your hands are full. Move to crude hut until your hands are empty. And repeat. Good. Let's see if this guy works before we end things up. I'm gonna go grab one myself since, you know, I can. Another use for logs, huh? Now, is he working? Where is he? He's right there. Where are you? Cabin repair bot. I want to follow you, dude. Okay. What is he going to achieve here? Should be okay. Now, I don't know if he, like, finds a new one or what. I want to see if he drops it in the one nearest to me. No, he dropped it in there. Okay, so he's going to go back to his storage. Now, hopefully he'll drop again in the same location. Because if he does, and I don't have to watch him do that, and I can grab a few extras. If he does that, then I'm hoping that he will actually repair the moment he finishes dropping off. What's going on? Or pick that up. Silly creature. There, 1 log per. Now, hopefully he will not, like, I mean, it took a long time, a number of episodes before we actually got to finish that. Now, what's he gonna do here? Oh, yeah, and it's automatically repaired. There we go. Somebody should start going and feeding him then. Okay. Now, I don't know if the issue is when they start flashing, then they're considered hungry colonists. Right? So can this guy... Can I get a different people that will feed everybody? I don't know. I'll drop off this thing and see if I can adjust the programming. I don't know how the WUV times 10 works. I guess I could look here. Let's look, not here. Let's look in the Autonaut Colony Academy, I think. No, in the blueprints. I want... Those not buildings. Bots. Miscellaneous. Yes. Love. Colonist WUV times 10 times 100 times 1,000 and times 10,000. Cheapers. They're actually different objects, it seems. I think. Because this, like, it's just the same thing. It's not like I need 10. I wouldn't give 10,000 pieces of food to get that, right? But the heart, the only change is the little heart on the right. See, this one has a 1 by it. If you look down the bottom right, down right here on the screen. And 2, and that's 3, 4, and 5. So there must be things that make that. WOV times whatevers. That's a backpack upgrade for me, isn't it? Good backpack upgrade. What? Oh, a crude scooter and then a skateboard. Ooh, fancy. Vehicles? What? Duckout canoe? That's fantastic. I love it. That's at a fancy something. This is also at a fancy or something. It's a vehicle assembly unit. Wow. Alright, so distractions. No, the WOV times 10. Times 10 needs a little heart too. So maybe the food. I forgot to check into this. Maybe certain foods. Oh, look at that. Okay, so these berries have a heart 1. Spiced berry has a heart 2. Pumpkin, heart 1. Herbed pumpkin, heart 2. Oh, I'm getting it. I got it. I understand now. Okay, so herb mushrooms. So basically an upgrade for the foods. Once you give it a second upgrade, then what is this? Stewed apple is 3. Apple jam is 4. And a apple pie is raw. A baked apple pie is 5. Okay, see, that makes sense. Sashimi? I can get sashimi? That's awesome. Fish soup, fish stew, and fish pie that's raw, and then baked, it's 5. I understand now. Okay. Ooh, honey. Oh, they like the honey. Milk, honey, eggs, they're all worth 1, huh? We'll have to figure out these weeds, where they come from, because I think that's the recipe for most of this stuff. Yeah, weeds. That's our next resource. That is our next food-based resource. And where does weed come from? Spade used on weeds to produce loose weed. Okay, where's some weeds? That's bulrushes. It's grass. Weeds. Okay, I don't know what weeds is. It's not a resource that I seem to have seen yet. Is it maybe something out in the outskirts of the place that I haven't looked at yet? Perhaps? Maybe that's how it spawns these things? Doesn't look like there's anything special here. Anything unique. Oh, hello. Auto Fruity Berry collected 2,000. Look at that. That is a beehive. That's definitely a beehive. That's awesome. Ooh, we'll have to get into something there. Oh, that's the edge of the world. Don't fall off, little dinky. Okay, well, I'm not seeing weeds. So maybe it's this stuff? You guys can let me know in the comments if you know. It looks like the cow's having a good time in the grass there, though. So that must not be... wildflowers. Oh, that's a new resource I haven't seen yet. Alright, well, where is this weeds? I don't see him. There's a giant stone patch there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing new under the sun here. There's a cow eating some goodies, though. I'll have to get into some animal farm. Oh, there's a piglet! Oh, that's a sheep. I lied, it's a sheep. They have shears, so that must be related. Yeah, grass. It's definitely grass even when it's been eaten from, so... Nothing new there. Is there... Let's see, water. Okay, well, I'm not sure what weeds are going to come from, so let's see how we can... If we can find such a beast. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's seeds that I made. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on with the weeds, so we'll have to figure that out in the future. So, a whole bunch of just basic fixer-upper type of episode stuff. Where is this dude with the logs? Is he doing lots of log movement still? No. Cabin repair bot is not getting repaired. Stick collector is not. Why not? I need, forest shaker. Oh, you're outside of your zone. Okay, and I bet you this dudes outside of his zone too. What do we got there? Goo Shaker. Are you outside your zones? Yeah. Your zone is a little high for that. Can I stop you, record? Nope, not that one. Move the other one. Oh no, he's up there to get that guy. Okay. So, what? Science guy? Science Shaker or whatever he is? Stone Shaker. Baby Shaker. Uh-oh. Stone Shaker, are you able to reach? That's one there, and the other's down there. Okay. Not great. We can move you, though. We can move your job to here. That'll do. No, that won't do. Alright, I guess we just need another Shaker. Let's make one. 73, you're gonna be a Shaker. Put him down. Put him down, little lady. Okay. Put him down. Alright, 73. Tools Shaker, I suppose? Record. Get over here. Shake that guy. Zone's gonna be maxed, and we'll use it as a cover zone entirely. There. Copy. Forever. Click the little thing. There. Repeat. Move that out. Forever, and there, and the other zone is going to be maxed down to there. Good, it's just a little coverage zone here for him. And we got to repeat everything forever there, and then go. Excellent. Alright, so that's fixed. So I guess next time we got to figure out where these grass things are going to come from, and hopefully we'll be able to... Yeah, he's repaired 2 of them, so he should be able to keep going forever. There he comes. I think he'll just keep going until things are needing repair. How much? See, that's taken a little bit off, but that's been the longest. Yeah, he'll get it going for us, no problem. If we find that there's not enough, I suppose we can add a second one, or we can just add somebody who just runs some logs down here. That would be a deal too. You're shaking. Okay, everybody's active. Things are fixed up a little bit. I've got a shovel in my hand that I don't need. So let's get rid of that. Not bad. I think things are going to keep working nicely now. We can keep it rolling. I actually wouldn't mind having the pumpkins also feeding, but I think we'll leave that until we have... what happened here? Is there research going on? There is. Yeah, I think we'll leave that until we have the next tier set up. So thank you everybody for joining me. We have a little bit longer episode, not huge because I did have a downtime in the middle there, so I'm probably sitting at around the 30-minute mark. So we're probably okay. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode. I think things are nice and cleaned up and ready to go. We got to find ourselves some weeds. If you know A, where weeds go, let me know. And B, if you know how to add a weight condition to their orders, that would be cool, because I'd love to have him, the builders, the tool makers, wait a tick before they give the order. So that would mean that they would basically switch, wait 5 seconds or whatever before they started the sequence again, having them hopefully then have a pause time where we can empty out the stockpile without instantly queuing up a new order. So, alright, thank you so much. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it. Let me know any other hints and tips and all that jazz in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. We'll see you in game.